Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? How are you guys today? Welcome on in. It is Friday once again. The best day, isn't it? Honestly, who could argue? Just without question. We are back in Tamriel with some more Elder Scrolls Online. And we are solo because Shadow is out of town. So I am down a wingman for today's stream. Which means it's a perfect time to start the Thieves Guild. And we'll be stealing lots of things and sneaking around.
Hold up there, youngblood.
Are you an individual with a love of tinkering or a lot of pent-up aggression?
I need someone who is
So the Outlaw's Refuge is where we need to go. This seems like the right place. The Thieves Guild that's underneath Solitude is cool, but it's too deep in my opinion. It takes like a minute to get from the entrance to the actual guild hall, which I guess makes it safer, and it's because it's like in a Dwemer ruin, I guess. Or not Dwemer. What would this be? Draugr? Like ancient Nord ruin. I'm getting bombarded with messages right as we start. Arcturus says, I have just submitted the forms to allocate the funds to buy an Xbox One and games and other things. I'll be in Tamriel within a month and a half. Cool! We would love a third party member. That would be so dope. We would love to have you. You are most welcome. You can be our crafter. I know you're a fan of creation and blacksmithing and whatnot. Oh yes, this is much more of a thieves guild. Look at this place. Goodness gracious. What do you suppose this was? Some kind of sewer, judging by the water. We need to find Quinn. That is our contact for the Thieves Guild. Arcturus said, I won't be an ESO, but yeah, you'll still be seeing my stuff from my playthroughs. Nice. You can buy... I think you can buy Daggerfall. I know you can buy Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim on Xbox. But I think Skyrim is the only one that includes mod support. So if you want to mod the game, your best bet is Skyrim, which is honestly my favorite Elder Scrolls anyways. Although ESO comes pretty close. ESO is, in a lot of ways, kind of a perfect Elder Scrolls game. How exciting! I can't wait to see your clips and adventures. Remember, put the lightning away. We don't need to scare anyone in a place where everyone could shank us. Oh, there's a bank down here? Well, how about that? Archer said the base game will be more than enough for me. All about that base. Honestly, the base game has already been updated. Like, what you buy on Xbox One will already be such an updated version of Skyrim that, like, it's already kind of like a really well-made game. Let's see what Quinn has to say.
Are you here about the job? To forestall any confusion, yes, we split the proceeds equally. And no, I will not budge on that point. You mean you aren't here about the notice? Well, allow me to explain. I need a partner for a difficult job. It pays well, but it involves travel, and there is some danger. Does that sound like the sort of thing that might interest you? I'm so glad you came along. I've chartered a ship. When you're ready, meet me there. Here, I'll mark your map. Bring some lockpicks. They sell them here if you don't have any. Oh, and wear something warm. I've never had a partner. I mean, on all other big jobs I've done, which I did alone, quite successfully, and most of the people I interviewed thought the rendezvous was too far away. Well, I paid for a ship in advance. I didn't realize how far I'd have to look to find a suitable partner. For the job, I mean. But we can talk about this at the docks. Let's talk about details when we rendezvous. It's not that I don't trust you, I don't think I've made a good impression in this place. That is, if you're still interested. You are, right? Of course you are. I'm only joking.
Alright, Quinn seems extraordinarily nervous. Which is, not always the best trait in a thief. But we're no stranger to hijinks, so we'll probably be fine. We do need to get to the docks, though. Watch where you're going, man. Not a good place, not a great place to be drunk, if I'm being honest. The burial crypts just above the Outlaws' Refuge. Not my first choice for a vendor. Speaking personally. Right, we need to get out of the city. Boy, it's so bright. Boy, chamois.
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger.
Chris said, can you recommend any particular YouTubers for a refresher video? I remember the basics, just like tips and tricks and stuff. For what specifically? Like for Skyrim? Or for like, for modding Skyrim? Or like in exactly what capacity do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I killed the man.
Is this where we're headed? No. Definitely not. Those pesky Harrow storms. Still popping up everywhere, even with all the Coven leaders dead. What a pain. You're a problem. You're a real problem. Alright, Solitude Docks. Fantastic. We're gonna do our best to act like we're not shipping out, you know, to commit high crimes and misdemeanors against probably very powerful, influential people. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it won't be a big deal. Like, the worst that could happen is they execute us. Arcturus said, Skyrim mechanics, places to avoid at low level. I'd rather not die straight out of Riverwood. Advanced mechanics. Well, if you want a video, I would search something like Getting Started with Skyrim in 2024. Something like that. If you just want like some basic tips, the first thing that comes to mind is that Skyrim is not a leveled game. None of the Elder Scrolls are leveled. Now, I say that and then someone will immediately be like, yeah, there's technically a leveling system buried underneath. Like, yeah, technically there is, but for the most part, the game is designed that you should be able to go anywhere and be relatively okay. Within reason, right? Like, if you try and headbutt a cave troll, or like a frost troll, with like no armor and an iron dagger, you're gonna have a bad time. And like, okay, so the entire Isle of Stolstein, I would avoid that. That is like in-game content, and it is kind of rough, honestly, like straight up. But other than that, you're mostly okay. Also, I'd like to point out that this job she's hired us for is in Skyrim. But the ship she's chartered, because she's a wood elf, she's part of the Aldmeri Dominion like us, the ship she has chartered is at our capital in Eldenroot. So we have to sail all the way south across the continent to Eldenroot to get onto the chartered ship back to Skyrim. So we're just going to be ship traveling for like weeks apparently. It's fine. Worse things have happened. Let's see. We've arrived by caravan to Eldenroot. Capital. Capital? Capital. That's a strange word when you say it too much. Of my alliance. Which will bring us to another caravan.
We depart within the hour. Where are you headed?
I would like to travel within the Aldmeri Dominion, please.
Tell me.
Green Shade when you're ready. Oh, so she's like a wood elf. Like, she's never left her homeland, particularly. Kate Quinn at the Woodhearth Docks. Is she on the ship? No. Well, these are the Woodhearth Docks. They're made of stone, very fancy. Just look up the locations of the Vampire Hive caves, they're annoying. Skyrim's not built that way, as far as I know. As far as like, it's not like an MMO where you can Google like, this is the enemy spawn, and they'll always spawn here when you're level 1 and when you're level 8 million. Skyrim is really procedural, and the world state changes as you play, so what might start out as a bandit camp could eventually become a vampire camp. and a lot of it is going to be unique to your game file. So your best bet, honestly, this sounds like very poetic, is to just be careful. Just like take it slow and practice common sense. Like if you're creeping through and you see like a death hound, or I don't know. I just like there are some tips and tricks as far as vampires, because like beyond the fact that vampires are hard to kill, they can infect you, and it's really hard to get rid of in most cases. There's Quinn. Look at this little dinghy she's chartered. Merciful heavens. Divines preserve us.
You made it! I wasn't certain you... Well, I'm glad you're here. So, the details. We're headed to a remote patch of land called Fulstrom Homestead. It's owned by some Thane from Eastmarch. He's at war, but his staff and guards remain.
Yeah, and what are we doing there?
We're looking for a relic called the Geovessan Skull. We slip inside the treasure room, grab our prize, and depart before anyone knows the difference. After that, we split the proceeds and go our separate ways.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
One more thing. I'd prefer not to spill any blood, but I leave our safety to your discretion. If a guard sees you, take shelter in a hiding spot. Sound good?
No killing. Where's the fun in
This little
that?
tub will get us to a blockade runner offshore. They'll bring us to Fulstrom Homestead and back. I hope you don't get seasick. I get seasick. I'm sure I'll be alright.
You do get seasick? Of course you do. This is not the biggest job you've ever pulled off, is it?
The newest job is always the biggest job. Life of a thief. You know how it is.
Yeah, and how well do you know that?
Well, this is the biggest job I've ever attempted. But I did the research, arranged transportation, and knew I needed a good partner to pull it off. That's why I hired you.
Mm-hmm. And what if we take a lot more than just a single trinket?
None whatsoever. Anything else you take is yours to fence. Just don't forget why we're there. We don't leave until we have the Geovessan Skull.
Well, sounds like a plan to me. I wonder if there's anything I'm forgetting before we commit this crime. A Nord noble's seaside estate is typically walled and well guarded against offshore raiders.
for the job.
Okay. There are actually a couple things we could do. Let's go ahead. Actually, I can do it from here. Let's have a meal. Get all our stats buffed up. Delicious sausage and beef. Now I smell like beef. And then a crown experience scroll. How in the world did she get into the Thieves Guild? Their standards seem to have dropped precipitously. I think because this is the very beginning intro quest of the Thieves Guild, we're not actually in the Thieves Guild yet. And I'm starting to think maybe she's not either. And that we're gonna like pull their attention.
Dry land. Finally. Colder than I expected.
Yeah, well, it's Skyrim. It's
Very
a cold place.
The manor should be up ahead. Are you ready?
Before you proceed, I have some requisite questions.
Of course. What about?
What can we expect?
There should be guards throughout the homestead. We're looking for a gatehouse. Once we're past the portcullis, the manor shouldn't be much further. That's where we'll find the Geovessan Skull.
And why are we stealing it? What is it?
I need it for a buyer in Abaz Landing. Which isn't important right now. Until we get the Geovessan Skull, there's no point in discussing payment.
Key. One Giovanni skull coming right up, lickety split. This is a nice manor. I would love to own a home like this one day. Somewhere in Skyrim. I have my eyes on one of the townhouses in Solitude, but it's nothing like this. Like this has land. Well, I don't see any guards. You can use hiding spots to evade guards or citizens who attack you for engaging in criminal activity. You can do so even while trespassing or under attack. Okie dokie. I do see that aura from a torch, one of the guards with a torch. He doesn't seem to be crossing, though. Oh, there's a guard right there. Some of them are awfully hard to see. So how are we gonna do this guy? We need to do this guy. I don't want to go in the water, because you can't sneak in water. Oh, there's a person in there. Can we go behind this house? We have to be so careful. Like Solid Snake. Oh yeah, there's definitely people back here. Oh boy. Oh boy. What are you doing back here, man? Oh my gosh. Is Quinn with us? No, of course not. She's a little tiny wood elf. She's probably all but invisible. It occurs to me that despite her apparent lack of experience, just based on her race, she's probably a phenomenal thief. We need to keep an eye on that guy behind us if he patrols back this way. The new mechanical legs are still just as sneaky as ever. Where does this patrol go? Okay, so they come across the road. But there is a guy right there too. I don't know if we can sneak past him. Oh, but we can get up here. Hang on. I know we can do this. I know they did this on purpose. Oh boy. Wait, there's a guy right there looking at us. What is the purpose of this place? Does he change locations? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I would like to steal many things. So badly. It's a good thing that we have essentially unlimited stamina. How on earth am I meant to... You know what I can do? I can, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go back here. Oh, I think I have to cross the bridge. It's okay. Where did he go? There he is. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh. Hold very still. Their vision is based on movement. Okay, so the dock doesn't seem to go anywhere. I think we have to cross the bridge. Unless... No, there's no way I could get up there. We will wait for him to start fishing again. Lead up to a hypothetical question. How many NPCs are in the immediate area? Probably more than I could kill on my own. This guy has a lot of hired help. He must be very wealthy. Gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She patrols. I thought she just stood there. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. We're totally fine. Everything's fine. Oh, we did it. Get wrecked. Idiot. You're awful at your job. Darn. Yeah, I mean, Quinn did say she doesn't want to kill anyone. And I think we get more treasure if we don't kill anyone. Is there a break in this wall? Like, If you ever played a Splinter Cell game, you could kill a few people and get through the mission perfectly without ever even raising an alarm. Like, no one would ever know you were there. But presumably, eventually, someone would realize that you had killed people. So eventually, even if you'd already accomplished your objective, people would know.
Fish biscuits.
We've been seen? Really? Who saw us? Oh, she's right there. She didn't chase us, though. Well, now we have an enormous bounty. I didn't know she patrolled all the way over here. What the hell? Wow, that is an enormous bounty. It's okay, though. We were gonna get a bounty at some. I'm surprised she didn't, like, chase us or anything. We're okay. We're okay. She just, like, pointed dramatically. There's no one up here. Can I steal anything? Oh, who sees us? Is there someone up here?
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Steal everything. Who is seeing us right now? Oh, there is a person up here. Should look before I leap, because that guy would have totally seen us. Oh boy. If he comes over here, he's gonna notice us. I need you to move, good sir. Okay, perfect. Nice. Cross the bridge, I think. But there's a torchbearer. And like many people on the bridge. Ugh. We could still do it though. It's bold. And well lit. Oh no.
I wonder if you'll be so bold when the guards arrive.
Nobody has seen us yet. Why are you yelling? This seems like a giant cage. Like maybe not the best place to be. I don't see anyone in here though. Relatively safe. I can't open this, which is not surprising. Help Quinn with portcullis. Quinn's not here. Is she? I don't see her. Oh boy. Is there like a lever around here? Bananas. Bananas are hard to get. Oh, this is a pickle.
That's it. I knew we'd make.
I guess we just had to do it twice. Oh, and now she's here. Cool. That would be the manner, one assumes. These are actual proper guards. They will kill us on sight. Oh, there's a lot of them. These are like well-armed personal soldiers. No, definitely not. Okay, She's gonna stop right there. We can hide back here. Oh, she moved on. I guess she's doing a full rotation. Peek. Now, does he just stay there? Because that's gonna be a problem. I don't think he moves. He doesn't look like he moves. But this wall doesn't extend back into the mountains, so we can just go right around it. Not a very good perimeter. We're not in yet, though. Easy does it. Oh, jeez. How do we... What? What? How are we supposed to get through that guy? Is there a back door? Let's just do a quick scan of the perimeter. Oh. Hello? What? Why are you back here? You almost got us caught. I wonder... How far down does this place go? Like, into the mountainside? It's good to know he's there. I wasn't even aware he was here. He would totally have caught us. We'll have to wait for him to pass again. Jegming. I don't know about that name. I feel like maybe that wasn't their best writing. That could be a real name though. I don't know. Most of the Nordic names are just real names. Okay. Let's have another look at the entrance. These guys don't move. They're static patrols. He is not moving. He's like, oh jeez. He's like the doorman. He just doesn't move. I think we're gonna follow this guy back and see what he does. That's right. Go back. We want to give the doorman a wide berth. A statue of one of his ancestors. Why are Nords so cool? They're such a cool race. Oh, there is a side entrance. Bonus. Where are you going? Just gonna stand there?
You did bring lockpicks, didn't you?
I have many lockpicks. Where do they go? It's a pack master. They're not coming over. I think we're safe for now. Imagine if you didn't bring lockpicks. I guess that'd be the end of your adventure. Alright, now here's the thing. Sneaking through a base like that, not too bad. Sneaking indoors is
Lockpicks won't work
so
on those
much
doors.
worse.
Some sort of mechanism, maybe?
Because you can't always see around walls and stuff. I'm gonna steal this pot. Stolen soup. I thought I was stealing the pot, if I'm being honest. Okay, I don't see anyone in this room. That doesn't mean we should stop sneaking. Anything I can steal? What's in this barrel? Nothing. Bookshelves have books. We're gonna steal the ash from his urns. That's so twisted. What is that? Pumpkin basket? Pink. Bread. Stealing the crusty bread. Professionals have standards. Suspicious bookcase, huh? Don't mind if I do.
That's one clever thing, but not clever enough.
Oh boy. It's skull horn pickaxe. Is there any kind of apparent symbolism on the wall? Skull horn pickaxe. Is there a painting around here? I mean, that's only so many combinations, right? 3 times 3 is 9. It can only be 9 combinations, I think. We could just brute force it. We can't leave the room. You'd think this painting would have it on there. Painting is just looks like Alinor. Yeah, there's gotta be a solution around here. Oh, you know what? Let's read some of the books. I bet Philippus Landing. The Book of Circles. Ooh, this might be it. Let me look at the thingy-majiggy again. I'm thinking we're doing skull, pickaxe, horn. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's a different book. The Time of the Ebonheart Pact. No. That's where we came from. Nothing in here. Other bookshelves. So it's skull, pickaxe, and that looks like a horn. Skull, pickaxe, horn. I'm not really sure what this means. Doesn't make much sense to me. Let's just brute force it. So, skull, pickaxe. Wait, but it's 3 times 3 times 3. It could be a lot of combinations, couldn't it? I'm like 90% sure this is the horn. What if we flip these? Nothing? Ugh. Wait. Yeah, let me talk to Quinn.
Those tumblers must be the way inside. If we match the proper combination, the door should unlock.
Well, yeah, no duh. I'm surrounded by idiots. How on earth? Match the proper combinations. I mean, obviously. But what's the wait a minute. This is a full sun. This is a, or maybe a moon. This is a crescent moon. Oh, maybe just a moon and a sun. Okay, that might be nothing. Let's read this book. Time of the Ebonheart Pact. Yeah, this is propaganda. What about this bookshelf? This is the Abba's Landing one. It's talking about the crime syndicates. Not particularly useful. I think it has something to do with this bookshelf. Thus on Sundas, faithful ones, do we consider these maxims of the Master. Be as dawn to your ally and set dusk upon your foe. The 405th strike, the serpent's right fang as it pierces the eye. When swarmed by flies, favor the flat over the edge. That's gotta be the pickaxe, right? Anger is a crack in the hull that sinks the ship. First blood matters less than last breath. That might be the skull. Journey many and many miles, but do not leave the hall of the virtues of war. Discover your foe's habits and discard your own. Do not lose the melody and the rapture of one triumphant note. So obviously, the horn is last. Unless it's not a horn, it could be a fang. In which case it would be first. Because I think we've already done horn first, skull, and pickaxe, but we can try one more time. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. So let's try making, instead of a horn, what if it's a fang? We need to try these. No. Let's flip them. Oh.
I heard a click.
Oh my
Come on,
goodness,
let's
they're
go
right
find
here on
some
top
stuff.
of the shelf. We're gonna pretend that that's not there and that I'm very clever. Boy chamoy. What is this, a treasure room? Obviously we're stealing everything. Claw of Akatosh, very nice.
Someone's going to be missing that.
Outdated military documents. Coins. Trunk. Quality fabric. Getting all kinds of good stuff. Gloves. Drink. Elm. Wimmer pot. Wimmer jug. So much loot. You have to be careful though. Be people in here. Daedric playing cards. That's pretty cool. Ash.
What'd you pinch?
We'll just kind of work our way around the room. I see the skull there. We'll get to it. Wow, that's a big soul gem. Unfortunately, we can't steal it. This guy has kind of a sun and moon motif going on in his home. Hopefully he's not a wizard. They said he was a Jarl, but a Jarl could still be a wizard. I mean, obviously he's very wealthy. A notched candle. Alright, that's the skull we want.
It's so shiny.
We're gonna hold off for a moment and steal everything else. Ooh, battle axe. That's the room we were just in. This kitchen, or whatever this is unoccupied. There is a basement entrance. What else can we steal? Yoink. Yoink, 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 yoink. What's this? Leather. Oh boy, that's not good. Legionnaire figurine. Authenticity of the Giavesan skull. Honorable Thane Fulstrom. Though the events of 2920 are largely fictional in nature, the seed of truth has borne fruit in the form of the Giavesan skull. It is indeed the gold-dipped and gem-encrusted cranium of Tavia, famously imprisoned in Castle Giaves at the behest of Emperor Riemann III. Whispers that the Giavesan skull is a false relic appear to have been spread by a previous owner in Hammerfell, no doubt to discourage the attempted theft of such a valuable piece of history. I hereby certify the Giavesan skull is authentic. All rumors claiming the source skull was from a condemned Breton prisoner are just that, rumor. Mercator Mannix, Imperial Historian. Well, hoity-toity. We are gonna steal it though. It's ours now. Or rather, we're gonna hawk it, to be more specific. It's enormous. This person had a huge head. Plated in gold, this humanoid skull has large emeralds fitted into its eye sockets. Hello?
Surrender, thief! The manor is surrounded. Today the Iron Wheel brings you to justice.
The Iron Wheel?
What? Who are you?
Chief Inspector Ranbeek. We foiled your attempt to steal the Giavesan skull. Will you also confess to stealing Magnifica Felora's dowry?
What's a Felora?
See? It doesn't matter. Return the Giavesan skull and surrender, or face the consequences.
See you later, Arcturus.
No idea what he means. I'll
Fight the
follow
Iron
your
Wheel.
lead.
Oh boy. Do we have to? Complete one. Return Giavesan skull or fight the Iron Wheel. Or we go out this back way. It's right here. But I can't open it right now. I don't think we should return it. I can easily kill these guys. Die.
Hold them off. I'll find another way out.
Oh, this guy's... Ow, a captain. Okay, understood. Murder and mayhem. These are the cellars, huh? Still filled with delicious things to steal.
Who was that? What was all that about with dowries and iron wheels? Nobody. Well, I sent word to the Thieves' Guild of Abar's Landing. They were interested in acquiring the Geovessan skull. Abar's Landing was to be our next stop. But why would this iron wheel set an ambush here? Are you certain you've never heard of them?
No, we definitely never encountered an iron wheel in our adventures.
Of course, you're right. The iron wheel could return at any moment. We need to get out of here, and fast. Wait, did you hear that? There's
What did I
someone
hear?
coming. Who are you?
You don't know me yet, but I'm a friend. Quen, isn't it? Put on this uniform and head outside. The iron wheel won't detain a Windhelm guard.
There's no way I'm leaving here without my partner.
I only had one uniform. Go on, recover your boat and meet us by the catacomb exit. Then we can return to the Thieves' Guild in Abar's Landing.
You're from the Thieves' Guild? All right. I'll meet you both by the exit. Good luck, partner.
Oh boy.
She'll be fine. Looks like we take the dangerous way around. Didn't realize there were two of you. Next time the iron wheel springs a trap, I'll bring another uniform. I'm Walk Softly, and we're currently fleeing the iron wheel. We can talk about the details once we've actually fled. Oh, what are your thoughts on spiders?
Not great.
When I was posing as one of the manor's guards, one of the actual guards mentioned these old catacombs, said there were a basket full of spiders. Unless that's an obscure Nord expression, I'm guessing he meant actual spiders.
Outstanding. Oh yeah, I see the webs. That is typically a sign of spiders.
I love snooping around places I don't belong.
This place is giving us so many good ingredients. It's awesome. I can't reach that one. It's empty anyway.
Did I mention I'm afraid of spiders? Probably should have mentioned. I'll keep it under control.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate for you there, buddy. Walk Softly is a great name for a thief, though. I don't think we can sneak past spiders, actually. Technically, nothing down here is stealing.
Look, a crypt. Nothing bad ever happens in a crypt.
Yo, you said spiders, not Draugr. That is a very different detail. That one looks fresh. I do see a giant spider though, I think. No, I don't. This guy has a whole crypt under his house. We should loot it. Wait, what? No way. Dude has actual Draugr under his house, are you kidding me? Okay. Whatever we're getting paid, it's not enough for this. We'll just scoop some of his guts out, they'll make good bait. Coins. No spiders so far, on the plus side. But these Draugr are definitely gonna be a problem. Thinking maybe this isn't the best spot for bows and arrows. What's behind us? You fighting. You're not doing anything. You're useless. I see how it is. We're just a hired muscle.
On the bright side, these only have 4 doors.
Yeah, you're done. This place is huge and crawling with Draugr. What were you thinking?
It's easy. Or me. Us. Let's share the blame.
What is up with the Nords and just having massive burial crypts under their castles? Oh, there's the spider. Which way's the way out of here? Come on, then. Let's get it over with. Which way? Follow the torches? All the torches. Oh my god. What on earth is that? Alright, let's do this. Oh my gosh. I'm actually getting a little pukey looking at this. This is the worst thing I've ever killed. Oh, oh no, stop. Please just die and stop existing. Oh, what is that? Ew, they're so awful. I hate it. This is the worst job I've ever taken.
Follow me. We're almost there.
Oh, follow you, like I haven't been killing everything on this botched job. I've had more professional jobs with orcs. I mean, escape sounds pretty good to me.
I don't think they saw
That
me.
was sloppy.
Are you alright?
Never should have been
You're
seen.
greener than my favorite vest.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Agreed, definitely sloppy.
Could have lived my entire life without running through a spider pit. But we made it through. You'll make a real impression in Abba's Landing.
What's in Abba's Landing?
The Thieves Guild. And my guildmaster, who can explain why the Iron Wheel thinks you deserve the same fate they've inflicted upon us. It's an unpleasant fate. It involves branding irons.
Wait, why would I want to talk to someone that wants to brand me?
You are your own master, but the Iron Wheel is relentless, and they know your face. They know your partner's face, too. So, tell me where we're all headed? I suggest Abba's Landing as soon as you're able.
Alright, take us. Talk to the guildmaster just like that. Abba's Landing discovered.
When you're up to it, we'll head to the Thieves' Den. It's in an old cistern.
Oh, a cistern. Wonderful.
Is that a
And to
guard?
be surrounded by water everywhere I go.
Hughesbane is an island, peninsula, which is part of nothing. Technically part of Hammerfell. Alright. Quinn, you good?
Oh, think I'll stay here for a bit. Don't want to decorate the guildmaster's boots. Yes, I'll be fine. Don't keep the Guildmaster waiting on my account.
Always a pleasant journey to Abba's Landing. Head to our thieves' den. The Guildmaster awaits. Your partner and I will be along when she's less expulsive. Hidden within an old cistern that's long forgotten by the city's merchant lords. A new home for us after the Iron Wheel tore apart the old one. It's a bit damp. You get used to it.
A bit damp. Unfortunately, we are still wanted by the authorities, so should be interesting. Oh, and there's side quests everywhere. Okie dokie. Where am I headed? Thieves' Den. It's actually not that far. Just have to avoid guards. Okay, but I can't get up that way, so... Ugh.
Your can't. Pay up.
Nope.
Wrong answer.
Not doing it.
Hate getting caught.
This is not where I want to be. Panic. Jeez.
Oh, I was just getting started.
There's daily quests here too. Trying to keep an eye out for guards, but I can't see around corners. I think this is it. I think we made it.
Think someone will arm wrestle me in here?
Think someone will wrestle with you in here? I hope not,
Help someone in
being
need.
honest. Weird.
Psst, you. Over here.
Not right now. We don't want to deal with the Dark Brotherhood. If we can help it. Oh, it's like a hidden cave within a cave. Ooh, Snag seems kind of scary. This place is kind of open, actually. You can get right in right there. A lot of merchants. Are any of you fences? Guild traders, really? A place like this? Ah, a fence.
You've been busy, my friend. Rest and reap your bounty. Nothing is lost in Abar's Landing. Only finding another path.
Alright, let's see what the guild master of the thieves, the thieves guild master of thieving the guild is like.
Over here. We should speak.
Zira. Nice table. Ari's last hit. Attention, new bloods. In the past, members of Thieves Guild proved who the best of the bunch was by stealing the rarest, most valuable treasures they could from some of the most powerful people in Tamriel. We really don't need to attract that kind of attention right now, seriously. However, the Guildmaster thinks it's important for you lot to hone your skills and distinguish yourself, so I have invented a catalog. I've cataloged an inventory of once-of-a-kind items no one will send an army to retrieve. Find them, steal them, put them up in the den as proof of the deed. This is for bragging rights, not gold, so don't come to me expecting a king's bounty for any of this stuff. Abar's Landing. Okay, there's something in every place. Okay. What's up?
Walk Softly sent word of your time at Fulstrom Homestead. Said you slipped out from between the Iron Wheel's greedy fingers. I am, but call me Zira. Titles don't carry weight when you live in a cistern. Pretty bold of you and Quen to go after the Geovessan skull. Did you know she sent a letter asking to set up a meet? Rookie mistake. The Iron Wheel read her mail. That's why I sent Walk Softly to pull you out. Don't get me wrong, Quen may be green, but she planned a real heist. The kind we used to pull off before the Iron Wheel captured or killed most of us. Bastards. You heard of Magnifica Flora? She's a noble from Tanith, with a substantial dowry in her family tomb. We tried to steal it, but we failed, and she hired the Iron Wheel to punish us. I hear their leader thought you worked for us. Want to make it official? If the great Chief Inspector Ron Beek thinks you're part of the guild, who am I to disagree? We need good thieves, capable thieves like you and Quen to pull ourselves out of the gutter. So, care to join the Thieves Guild? We have nowhere to go but up. Good. You aren't afraid of a challenge. The more you do for us, the more gold and respect you'll earn. Reputation goes a long way with us. Bringing us the Geovessan skull is a good start. Here's your cut. Don't worry, Quen will get her portion.
It's good pay.
I told you about our failed heist, the one that led the Iron Wheel to Abaz Landing. Someone pointed them in our direction. It's time we found out exactly who it was. My gold is on Velsa. She was part of our Thieves' Council, the Guild's inner circle, but she retired just before the dowry heist. It might be coincidence, or it might be she sold us out for large stacks of coin. That's what I'd like to find out. You and I should pay her a visit, see if the Iron Wheel funds her retirement. There's a breach in the city wall, outside the flooded district. Meet me there when you're ready. Thieves should always travel separately. Advice from Nicholas. Good advice. Our old guildmaster, a mentor and a friend. He planned the dowry heist that would have seen us wealthy beyond our dreams. But he's gone. I lost him in Magnifica Felora's family tomb. He is sorely missed. Said she'd earned enough for a lifetime, handed over her rackets and told us to leave her alone. We'd see her in the markets now and again. She kept to herself. Fine by me. Coral underclothes are less abrasive.
Dookie. We do have some other dailies down here.
Do your trading here.
What's a tip board? Some new faces in the Thieves Guild, where we send you to pick the pockets of bigger and richer targets. We need to know you can handle yourself. Lucky for you, the Iron Wheel has pulled their patrols out of Abaz Landing. Go pick a few pockets. Your best bet is Abaz Landing, but anywhere in Hughes Bane will do. Note, scorpions don't have pockets. Nab a few personal items or a lot of treasure. Fence what you find, but report back to me. Kari. Okay. It looks like there's a daily down here. There's a statue of some lady in the middle of our thieves' den. She was here when we got here and nobody seemed to know who she is or why she's there. Anybody tell me who this is supposed to be? I think she's the lucky old lady. I saw her statue in Gravel once. I can't put my claw on it, but it feels as though she's the same person, and it makes sense why the Matron of Fortune would be here, blessing the only consistent source of clean water in Hughes Bane. What do the rest of you think? Who is the lady in the cistern? Andari. There's a statue of a lady. Oh. Yeah, that's for sure. Let's see what this daily is.
Care to earn a little extra coin on the side? It's for a good I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Spencer Rye, at your service. I have a friendly arrangement with the Thieves Guild. We're business adjacent, you might say. Rye's Reacquisitions. I track down items that have gone missing. As you might expect, quite a bit turns up here, but I specialize in objects of purely sentimental value. My finder's fee for the guild is usually well above the item's material worth. Always. When something gets well and truly lost, it occasionally requires a bit more adventure than I can stomach. I post those jobs on the notice board outside, but since you're here now, I think I have something you might fancy. An old sailor is mourning the loss of his favorite wooden pipe during a scuffle with some pirates. If you track it down, he's offering a surprisingly good sum for its return. Just bring it back to me. I'll handle the delivery, and you'll be paid on the spot. I'll be waiting just outside the cistern in the alleyways. You can find me there anytime you're looking for a bit of work on the side.
Seems simple enough. And who on earth is this? Oh, that's the Dark Brotherhood. We don't want to tangle with them right now.
Arms for the favor of the three.
I'd like to head back to the docks. There were quite a few side quests that we can nab all at once.
A coin to mention you in my prayers?
Or I thought there were. Maybe not. Oh, here they are.
Psst. Want to make some easy gold? You've got that look in your eye. That look of absolute boredom. If you want something to do, I could direct you to some dishonest work. If that sort of thing interests you. The kind where you get paid. Just head over to Shark's Teeth Grotto and look for Shalug. She could use some help evicting pirates from our hideout, and I'm much too pretty for that sort of work. Do what she says and the gold will pile up real quick.
Merchants on boats? That's something new. I haven't seen that before. Pretty cool though. It's a fun idea. I think there's one more side quest in the city. Or at least in this area. There are a lot of guards in this town.
Walker, a moment! You will talk to Bakum? Oh, praise Alkosh. This one carries a heavy burden. This one is very worried. Bakum's sister-in-law's uncle's cousin has been writing strange letters. So strange, something about the Maw of Lorkaj. He is a monk, you see, at the Temple of Seven Riddles. Bakum fears the worst. You will help, yes? High in the mountains, to the south of Dokrim. The rivers are shallow there, but this one has smuggled in shallower. Sailed, I mean. Bakum would feel better if he brought some muscle along. You have 11 friends, yes? It would be worth your while. Bright moons. Bakum is ready to set sail when you are, Walker. Yes, of course. Takenrad has always had a sugar-sweet disposition. He always asks about Bakum's wife and children, and about Bakum's shipping operation, so on and so on. But, recently, his letters have turned sour. Very sour. He says that no one appreciates him. He says that his fellow monks are stealing from him and spying on him. And he says he feels ill, twisted. He called it a creeping sickness, scraping away at the inside of his skull. Horrible, yes? Bakum is looking for his sister-in-law's uncle's cousin. We are very close. Why do you make a face? Does it? Well, what can Bakum say? He values family. You raised an interesting point, though. Our Saturalia Bandar gift swap does take a very, very long time.
Well, that's a trial. And we can't do trials on our own without like 12 more people. So we'll have to abandon it for now. Guild. It'd be nice if all of the location quests were in the same place. What is this? Fusebane. Got it. Sorry, Khajiit. Can't help you. Need more people. How far are we going? Not so far. These aren't much of roads, if I'm being honest. Or those skeevers. Oh, that's a lion. That's just a straight up lion. And those are crocodiles. This is not a safe place. Then again, nowhere in Tamriel is super safe. This doesn't seem like a very nice place.
This message is to Chief Inspector Runbeek. It's about an arrest order. Velsa's arrest order. She isn't working with the Iron Wheel. She's their next target. Velsa was the last living person who could have placed the Iron Wheel on our trail. But it wasn't her. Of course it wasn't. Now I need to tell my least favorite person that she's in mortal danger. I can't stand her, but she was always one of our best. I could really use her help in restoring the Thieves Guild. My eye just twitched. I need to control that around Velsa. Never show her your tell. I want to rush in, give the Iron Wheel a reason to fear us. But I'm in charge, and if I'm captured, the Thieves Guild is dead. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I need to fall back to the den while you warn Velsa. Show her the Iron Wheel's message. Tell her Nicholas is dead if you have to. Do what you can to bring her to the den. But if she refuses, leave her. I owe her a warning. Nothing more. Head to the upper levels and search for her villa. It's a bit of a maze, but look for a big garden. And watch for traps. Velsa is enthusiastic about her privacy. Obnoxious and dripping with poison, just like her personality. If she hadn't retired, Nicholas would still be alive. I shouldn't say that. She's very good at what she does. If she'd been around for the dowry heist, we'd have been spared all this tragedy. But now's not the time to open old wounds.
Oh my goodness. I was about to say that's Tinkerbell, I suppose. Oh. There's just crocodiles around.
Spare any coins?
I don't suppose this is the right way. Why am I being attacked? Yo. This better not get me a bounty. So uncool. I guess they really are hunting us. Oh, they're like all over.
Just a coin. Or two.
Can I get through there? I need to like find a map. There's no map. Perfect. There's definitely a second level. You just have to figure out how to get up there. What on earth? Okay. What's going on here? Oh, they're searching for her. I see.
Did you fall and land directly upon your skull? I am retired.
Well, sir, do not make me beg. It is unbecoming of our most profitable history.
Well,
And who
hello
is
there.
this, Silverclaw? Who else befouls my garden?
In all truthfulness, I have no knowledge. A friend? But you have no friends. Beyond my humble and mercantile self, of course.
Can we talk?
You've made it past my traps. You're lucky, stupid, or quite skilled. I haven't decided which. Well, my garden needs tending. Out with it, and be on your way. What Thieves Guild? The Iron Wheel killed or branded the lot of them. Did your illustrious guildmaster send you? Tell Nicholas if he shows his face here, I'd have a mind to slap it. With a switch. Covered in nettles. Then he finally went through with his damned fool heist. So, Guildmaster Zira sends a warning, does she? Nicholas barely in the ground and she seeks to uproot my retirement?
That's about the shape of it.
The old cistern? Zira wouldn't warn me unless she wanted something. And I would like to see the quality of recruits she allows into her thieves' den. Very well. Help me repay a favor, and I'll play Zira's vastly inferior game. This is where you agree. Ah, you showed interest. I'll consider that your agreement. The skittish Khajiit pretending not to eavesdrop is Silverclaw. Ask him why he needs our help. Meet me behind his old warehouse. After you know what you're walking into.
Plots within plots.
The Thieves Guild restored to Abbas Landing? I am most grateful for your timely and unexpected assistance. You see, my bountiful warehouse was taken from me by some conniving and nefarious individual. That is the question I keep asking myself. One day I arrived to find unfamiliar guards. They chased me from my own warehouse like a common dragon frog. Someone must have bribed my overseers. It does not matter. I need you to recover what was lost. What? No! Did I fail to mention the ledger hidden in my old office? I may have lost my warehouse, but the ledger is worth twice that entire rickety building. If you help Velsa restore it to me, I shall be most grateful to the Thieves Guild.
Yo, I don't
I shall look forward to our next most auspicious
typically trust this guy. I feel like he's a bit too merchanty for my liking. I guess we're leaving through her bedroom. Secret passage. This is cool.
Cities can be just as fickle as people, but just
Trespass.
as beautiful
Whoa.
too.
Why are there giant spiders here? What? Why are there always giant spiders everywhere? I hate it here. Don't you spit on me. Ew, no. Cease.
This is my favorite part.
Trespassing is your favorite? We need to work on what we consider our favorite number. Make surviving your new favorite.
Oh yeah, that felt good.
Holy cow. Ugh, there's not direct room here. What are these? These are
A chance to sneak around?
horrendous.
You're spoiling me.
Young spider. I mean, I'll never turn down a spider egg. Those are hard to get. It's above us? Okay. Ew, what on earth? Okay, that didn't work.
Don't mess with the street pit.
Ooh,
A chance to
melons.
sneak around? You're spoiling me.
Whoever this belongs to has some decent ingredients in here. Belonged in the past tense. I think it belongs to the spiders now. Maybe it kind of looks like a hobo shelter, if I'm being honest. But there's a bunch of good loot. Just a dead elf. Seaweed. Ginkgo. I think we should leave now. You telling me this entire district is trespassing? Oh boy. There's not a quick way there. This can't be trespassing. This is the port.
The guards on their way. Best
Wait,
get
what?
out
Really?
before they clear you out.
Oh no. That's so much. That's so much bounty. This is the port, right? It's the other side of the... Oh no. Oh well. Avoid the guard. I guess we're forking over more money to a fence at some point.
You're here, and relatively unskewered. Next is the significantly harder part. First, we sneak into the warehouse. Next, we observe our surroundings. Finally, and this is the most important part, you do exactly what I tell you to do. Good, you can take direction. Did he tell you it's packed with dirt on merchants throughout Abba's Landing? How will Zira react when I bring her a grateful Silverclaw and his insidious ledger? I do hope it makes her eye twitch. Follow me, and keep quiet.
You brought the right Khajiit for the job.
A fool braying orders to lackeys. I meant Guildmaster Zira. But yes, we'll need to get past that overseer to reach Silverclaw's old office. First, you'll wait for me to get into position. Then you'll distract him so I can knock him on the head. Here, take this stink apple. An alchemically infused apple. Throw it hard enough and it breaks open, surrounding your enemy with a rancid bouquet of boiled netch farts. Try not to miss. Make your way past the guards. Silverclaw hid the ledger in his old office. We'll meet there. Now wait until I'm in position, then throw the stink apple.
Lift with your legs, not your back, you fool! What the? Sure spawns the stench!
This way. Hurry.
Yeah, easier said than done. What the what? How on earth? Gosh. Wait, this doesn't go up. I can. I think I can.
You
No
want to talk
Ember. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Serious right now. Or were you gonna move? That would be helpful. Wish I could teleport in a cloud of smoke.
Look at you being all devious and sticky-fingered.
Lots of good opportunities for pickpocketing
Over here.
here.
Quick, before we're
Just saying.
This is my favorite part.
Looking for a ledger, but also other loot. Why is there a hiding spot in here?
Someone's coming. Hide before they see you. I left a surprise in the warehouse, but it's not ready. Not yet.
You see? No one here. Trying to cover up for your nap?
Tokming is ever vigilant. There is an intruder in this warehouse.
Cautious people are on their way to inspect the warehouse. We don't have time for this nonsense.
An explosion! Tokming knew something was amiss.
Surprise, you fools. I'll collect Silverclaw. Meet us back at the Thieves' Den.
An explosion! Run to the nearest tavern!
And no one's any the wiser.
It might be easier to get back to the Thieves Guild if I use a counterfeit pardon. We still have to get out of the warehouse district, though. Careful.
Oh, come on!
Or not. You know, whatever. It's
This
fine.
is your last chance to leave before the guard arrives.
If you're going to commit a crime,
Oh
at
yeah,
least go
that
after something
felt good.
valuable.
Uh.
This work never ends.
There's another side quest over here. Fortunately, close to a guard.
This is bad. These are troubling times. When we forget the past, it has a disturbing tendency to rear up behind us and bite us in the arse. Perhaps, but that doesn't make it less true. Did you know that Prince Hugh buried his family's secret shame in his own ancestral tomb? It involved his mad uncle Magnifico Baraha, who tried to form a necromantic cult under the prince's very nose. Oh, most definitely. Luckily, the prince discovered his uncle's treachery and trapped the necromancers inside the tomb. Priests were gathered to create a great seal to make sure they couldn't escape. Unfortunately, pirates decided to loot the tomb. You must recharge the Great Seal. The necromancers are using the pirates' life energy to weaken it. Take my amulet, Spirit Catcher, and use it to capture the unleashed spirits. Then you can use that same energy to repair the seal. I am the last of my order, and I walk a different path from you. If I die, the Great Seal will eventually fail and the necromancers will escape the tomb. I'd like to postpone that occurrence for as long as possible. I'm sure you understand. Ah, I see you aren't familiar with the term necromancer. Trapped in a tomb, they embraced undeath before they could expire from lack of food and water. I don't like to consider how they went about accomplishing that feat. Not many. Once the amulet has absorbed enough spirits, you can use it to repair the Great Seal at the tomb's far end. Ironic that the same energy the necromancers used to weaken the seal can also be used to repair it.
Alright, well that's certainly a quest.
Hold, Crip! Your crime spree is through. I'll have your bounty now. Prepare to die!
No
Guard!
problem.
Ah, you return. With good news, I hope.
I'll speak with Zira when I'm damned well ready. Best to let her stew on what I've done. Don't rush me. The Overseer mentioned someone coming to inspect the warehouse. Kosh, was it? Must be a new player. Hadn't heard the name before I retired. It always comes to coin with the Abar's Landing merchant lords. Consolidate the competition, lock them in a set of gilded chains, then profit. But not that warehouse. My distraction made it undesirable. My own concoction. When poured into a crate filled with sawdust, the crate emits a thick smoke. Any reasonable person would reach for a bucket of water to douse what appears to be oncoming flame, yet it reacts quite poorly to water. The deafening bang is the least of it. The smoke increases tenfold, mimicking the mating odors of the female dragon frog. Every male dragon frog in the city should fill the warehouse by sunrise. Hope they confuse Kosh's shoe for a mate.
Do you have the ledger? Was it all for naught? Oh, there is so much naught on your face. My heart shrinks in despair. But I am quite bad at reading faces. And in this place, my nose doesn't help. So, does the stink of victory waft about you? Wonderful! Were my perfidious overseers inconvenienced in any way? I do so hope they are bereft of convenience. Yet, the others who labored for me are blameless. Should they desire it, they shall have a place in my future endeavors. And now, to restore my fortunes from my humble shop. It is near the docks. You can't miss it. Well, you can easily miss it. It is hard to find. But you are always welcome.
Let's go talk to the Guildmaster. What a character. I'm kind of glad we're done working with him. I mean, I hope we're done.
Always remind me of where
I feel like he was gonna double cross
I
us.
feel more at home here than anywhere.
Back without Velsa? Can't say I'm surprised. I've met camels less stubborn. I'm happy to hear Velsa plans to join us. Her skills will be invaluable. Not very convincing, was it? I'll need to practice.
You're looking especially strong lately. I
You
like
could practice thinking with your mouth closed.
Oh, joy. Here she is. Velsa, I'd recognize your grating voice anywhere. How is your retirement? Seems there are some troubles from which you can't run away.
It's very relaxing, Guildmaster. Did you know I named a weed after you? It grows taller than it should and takes more water than its share from the plants around it.
That's hard to believe. You were never the type of person to get your hands dirty.
Oh, it's true. The Danazera weed thrives in the dark. I take great pleasure in cutting it down to size every day.
Just as I remember her.
A note from Quinn. Yeah, we haven't seen her in a minute. I need to pay off this enormous bounty. Where am I? Here we are.
Come. Your pockets look full, but they do not jingle. Let us remedy this terrible affliction. Ah, what have the waters washed in today?
Our ledger main increased. What can we do with that? Reduces the cost of sneak. Mine is already virtually perfect. That's not good till level 7. Increases the number of fence interactions you can use each day by 120. I didn't know there was a limit. That seems pretty good. The locksmith is also good. And my friends, that is going to bring us to the end of our Friday stream. I had a really good time hanging out with all of you. That's the Be Right Back screen. There we go. I'm glad we got to hang out. I'm glad it was a nice ESO stream, even though Shadow was busy. I had a good time in the Thieves Guild questline. Even though I think we spent more money paying off bounties than we did actually robbing people. But still, a pretty good stream. And now the weekend begins for all of us. So, we need to find a raid target. And who is live right now? Milky's live. Whiskey's live. I don't want to raid Whiskey. So, I guess we'll do Milky again. He is, I think, doing the expansion for Elden Ring, which is probably way more exciting than ESO. So that will be our target for tonight. I hope you had fun hanging out. I had fun hanging out with you and getting to just chill for a bit. It's been like a busy day, and I will see you on the next stream.